guys and truckers trying to get to that new mine. We're gonna be pouring gasoline on fire.
This second chapter of Marshals, titled Zone of Death, just pulled back the curtain on the one thing Kayce Dutton has been fighting to keep in the shadows. If you've been following the trail from Yellowstone, it's becoming crystal clear. You can change your badge and your life, but that Dutton blood carries a debt that always comes due. Welcome back to Wild West Screams. Today, we're breaking down how the past is finally catching up to Kayce and what that zone of death really means for the future of the ranch. For years, the Dutton name has been a warning sign in Montana. To some, it's respect. To others, like Chief Harry, it's a red flag. Harry doesn't see Kayce as just another marshal. He sees a Dutton stepping into federal territory. In his eyes, powerful ranching families believe the rules are just suggestions they can bend to protect their own. That tension was the ghost in the room all episode. We got a rare moment of peace early on, with Kayce and Tate fishing, a reminder that at his core, Kayce is just a father trying to find a normal life. But reality bit back when Tate asked who was actually running the ranch while Kayce was out wearing the star. Kayce's answer was, "Rip found some hands." That one line is a heavy hitter. It confirms that even from Dillon, Montana, Rip Wheeler is still the silent guardian of the Dutton Empire. And here's the kicker. Showrunner Spencer Hudnut teased that a Rip and Beth appearance is potentially on the horizon. The show has an open-door policy for Yellowstone legends, and let's be honest, Kayce's world isn't complete without them. The atmosphere shifted the second Chief Harry mentioned the zone of death. To the law, it's a jurisdictional loophole in Idaho where crimes are nearly impossible to prosecute. But to us, it has another name, the train station. When Harry asked Kayce if he'd ever heard of it, Kayce didn't blink. He said, "No." We know that's a lie. We watched Kayce going to the train station multiple times, and he certainly talked about that place 1,000 times during the Yellowstone. He is aware of his family's crimes, and he has been a part of it. The questions are starting to pile up. Andrea Cruz and Pete Calvin are both digging into Jamie's disappearance. Andrea is direct, treating Kayce like any other lead in a missing persons case. Pete, however, is torn between his loyalty to Kayce and the mounting evidence that things don't add up. Meanwhile, Harry is watching from the wings, constantly pressing Pete about what Kayce knows. He knows powerful men eventually have to answer for what they bury in the dirt. As the team tracked a high-stakes operation involving white supremacists and explosives, the cracks in the unit started to show. Kayce's instincts are still pure Navy SEAL and Dutton enforcer. He moves fast, goes rogue, and acts before the team can even coordinate. At one point, he used the name Ronin, a signal only Pete understood. It proved that these two operate on a private frequency, which is starting to make the rest of the team, especially the observant Andrea, very uneasy. The episode took a dark turn when Kayce cornered one of the suspects. Instead of following the federal playbook, Kayce effectively created his own version of the zone of death. He took the law into his own hands, deciding who deserved to breathe and who didn't. It was a train station move in a marshal's jacket. If the team ever finds out, the star on his chest won't save him. The hunt for Jamie isn't going away. Spencer Hudnut confirmed this mystery will be the connective tissue throughout all 13 episodes of the season. The noose is tightening. Harry's suspicion is growing. Andrea is watching every move, and Tate can feel the weight his father is carrying. Out there, in that remote valley, the past is waiting to be dug up. And the deeper Kayce goes, the harder it will be to keep it buried. The teaser for the upcoming episode makes it clear that we are about to revisit the train station multiple times. They are following yet another tip with the crew, and the Dutton family history will keep catching up with Kayce in this new journey. And I don't know about you guys, but to me, it feels like with Gifford and Andrea's suspicions over the Duttons and Kayce, it is very likely for Kayce to turn into his family roots and become a Rip-like persona at the end of this series. What do you think? Is Kayce becoming exactly what he tried to escape? Or is he just doing what a Dutton has to do to survive? Drop your theories in the comments. Stay gritty, stay wild. I'll see you on the next trail.